Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Baldur's Gate 3 on GOG. Yeah, so far I'm having a good time. Although I definitely doesn't feel, I definitely don't feel that this is Baldur's Gate. It is still a very, very good game, and it's not just because there's no Minsk, although that certainly doesn't help. But yeah, like the combat and the overall feel of the dialogue, they don't really remind me of Baldur's Gate, and I don't know if Baldur's Gate would play like this, if that development team still existed. But that being said, this is hardly a bad game. In fact, it's a very, very good game. Certainly right up there with Dragon Age Inquisition, for a modern CRPG. So I think definitely people should check it out and pick it up, even if you're not. But I think it'd be better for people who aren't familiar with the old games, jumping into it fresh and enjoying the world that was crafted. But yeah, if you're an older fan, you may be a little disappointed in, I said, in the story and dialogue, and the combat being quite a bit different. But I think it's still a little early for me. But I think regardless, it should be a game that should be played. A lot of care and effort went into this. The animation's incredible. The graphics are mostly good. Still has some level of detail, some texture pop in and stuff like that, but I don't know. That's just being nitpicky, honestly.
I ain't going home empty-handed. Clear off! We got here first.
I don't have anything I can do. Are they all still low on HP? Ugh. Accuracy is so terrible. Is it down? Wow. Kinda got things to worry about right now. It amazes me how often I miss. It's like this part is just a little too much like a D&D game. It's like all you ever do is miss. What's so special about him? Why can't I hit him? I have no magic. Boy, you freaking suck, dude. Can't hit shit. Are you seriously down again? God, dude. Can't affect any of them. I can't hit them, and I can't use spells. My players are basically freaking useless. Can't do shit. Item received? What? Why would I receive an item? Oh, once again, it's highlighting something that's dead. Okay, yeah. What am I going to do about that? Actually, you know, she shouldn't waste it. him? Did he just turn into mush? Too little of everything that I possibly need. Scenery gets in the way of fighting too. Definitely don't like that. Of course, target's too far. Can't reach. You can't do shit. You can't do shit because you're a fucking useless character. You hit something amazing. Congratulations.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep, and if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear.
Claire, my god does not grant me the ability to perform such a deed. I'm supposed to bring you back to life. How about that?
No need. I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security protocol. I will now explain the protocol. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my heart. Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the pouch you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma method will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for what is my name? The answer is Kasitrak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the method will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life.
This is all ridiculously elaborate.
I think ingenious is the word you're looking for. Now, repeat my instructions back to me, please.
Come again.
Humor me. I need to be absolutely certain you understand.
Dino play along, receive the pouch.
And next,
I should unthread the purple seam in counterclockwise fashion.
right. You then have access to the letter and the flute. Go on.
I should play the note starting at the bottom right corner. I should play the notes starting at the top right corner. Bottom right corner.
Remember to play them clockwise. And after that,
Oh god. Is it this one?
correct. But pay attention to the trach part. Ch. Ch is back of the throat. And so we have gone through the necessary steps again. It is gratifying to see your memory does not fail you. Best of luck with the protocol. May my cold, dead hands soon be refilled with the warmth of life so they can shake yours in gratitude.
Oh, where did he die? Over here. It doesn't help that the game is so fucking dark. You know? I mean, even after adjusting the gamma, it's just a fucking dark-ass game. I just don't understand why it needs to be so fucking dark. Alright, well. With this spell, that's all I was gonna do is kill all of my other people. Invalid target. How the fuck is everything an invalid target?
Something the matter?
Okay, just are you so fucking stupid that you just can't stay away from the thing that's killing you? Is that the thing that's going on right now? Alright, stay right there. Jesus Christ. Well, I'd love more camera control other than just... I'd just love to, like, move my camera instead of just being centered around my character. I have to manually move it, but then it loses track of my damn character. Ah, so fucking dark. Why are you so fucking dark? I mean, seriously, what kind of monitors do developers make their games on? It must be like everything's set up to like the maximum cranked up brightness, never calibrated. I mean, this is a calibrated TV, you know, it should not be this dark. I should be able to see something here. Have anything that's dispel? Because I can't grab whatever the fuck I need to grab because it's, got some freaking aura over his body. And I can't even click on his body to grab something. Grab! What the fuck are you doing? Oh, it's not even worth the trouble. Alright, back to the save game. Wow, what a stupid fucking mechanic to put you through.
Well, at least there's no skeletons this time.
Okay, are you guys all rested up? Yeah, alright. So we have to make sure that he doesn't die, or we have to go through that stupid fucking ritual. Which... there's no fun in that ritual at all. I really don't even understand why it's a thing. Alright, let's move the camera. I won't be able to move the camera with a mouse. Why must I move my camera with my, do I not have a turn? Why don't I have a turn? We just started the battle. Oh, does opening the door take a turn from me? Is that what's going on? Okay. Okay, so why can't you move? How about you? Move. Wonderful. I'll slap somebody. There we go. Okay, fire didn't work last time. At least, not so well, so...
Ira es dolor.
that always happens.
I don't.
Oh, she killed her own person, her own teammate. That's nice. Let's see, what do you want? 8 hit points. And I just fall over. Yeah, okay. Start it up again. I mean, every battle's different because it's all dice rolls. But that also means that you sometimes just get a bad roll and there's absolutely positively nothing you can do about it. No amount of level raising or armor or anything. Just a bad roll. Which is the reason why I don't play pen and paper RPGs. Rather than factoring in skills and resistances, it's like, bad roll. Sorry. And it's like, well, no, skills and resistances, experience, you know, all that stuff is factored in. I'm like, it isn't. There aren't enough sides to a dice to factor that in.
Well, at least there's no skeletons this time. Clear off! We got here first.
They always go after him. Even though I'm standing in front, I'm like clearly an easier target to hit, but they just keep slapping him around. I guess he has a punchable face or something. Again, why don't I have turns? That just completely baffles me. I open the door and that's a turn. It is. They just always go after him. Okay, so... Go there. He is all the way out here, and he is the only target being... He's the only person being targeted. That is hilarious. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? There. Why don't you... Oh, you're ensnared. Yeah, okay. Let's say, why don't you move your ass over? did we kill anybody else? Hope they fix this bug where I can't override a save. I would love to, you know, override a save. It seems like a weird thing that nobody caught.
Something the matter?
We should get to know each other a little more.
So that's to say you'd like to pry a little. You do seem like the type, I must say.
Just a thought, don't need to take offense.
Just an observation, no offense taken. See, we're learning something about each other already. For instance, you're a quick-to-anger type, aren't you? Even less self-control than brains.
See, you're not the judge of characters you're supposed to be. You're just trying to goad me to avoid talking honestly. What are you hiding? Oh, well, I don't really like any of those.
Oh, I think you'll find that I am. Knowing what makes people tick is a skill of mine. If you want something from a person, you need to know when and where to squeeze.
Oh, are we on Pornhub? No. You're deflecting. I want to know about you. Ah, you're deflecting. I want to know more about you.
And I've revealed all I'm willing to. At least for now. Now I suggest you let matters rest. Or else we'd better part ways.
What do you think has happened to us so far?
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
What we do, we actually remove the tadpoles.
We go our separate ways, of course. What else? The ties that bind would be well and truly severed.
Where would you go?
If you must know, Baldur's Gate. And before you ask, no. I'm not telling you what I'm doing there, or who I'm meeting, or anything else.
Alright, yeah, that's fine. I mean, she's an interesting character.
What's on your mind?
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, the city of splendors. I'm a wizard of considerable and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Go on.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Listen. Try clearing his mind. If he won't open up, he'll sneak in. Oh, jeez.
Try as you might to breach his inner thoughts, Gale swats your efforts away with infuriating ease.
I have a very disciplined mind. Those tricks won't work on me. Please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know if I'd like all that stuff to be literal dice rolls either. I mean, as I said, it's not really a Baldur's Gate thing. I mean, it is and it isn't, right? It certainly happened in Baldur's Gate. I'm not denying that. You know, all of your attribute choices were dice rolls, but I think the dice were many more sided. It seems like these are like very, very, you know, shallow sided dice. That's what I think the mistake a lot of developers make is that they want to make the battle system too literal. You know, it's too much literally like a board game. And there's a time and a place for a board game. But if you're making a CRPG, I mean, you know, you've got a lot more resources, you know, a lot more ways to calculate damage and you know, angles of attack and experience. You know, if you're talking about a board game, you know, if you want to make it fun, you can't have, you know, 700 sided dice. You know, you can't, you know, endlessly ask questions of your DM, you know, of you know, different types of rolls that you can make in order to, you know, mitigate damage. I mean, it stops becoming fun if you get too far into that. But if you're playing a CRPG, you can factor all that stuff in. And that makes the game feel a little more, maybe realistic is not the word. It just makes the game feel a little bit more solid. You know, and less like a law of averages. But again, I mean, it doesn't stop me from playing. It just means that there's parts of it which I'm just not going to enjoy. And unfortunately, I really like the combat in the original Baldur's Gate. This one, I'm not so much. So I'm really hoping the characters and the story and the plot are going to be more, you know, really satisfying. Is there nothing else here? Are you serious? There's just a tiny little area for me to kill some stuff in. Okay. I guess that's it. Yeah, well, back out. Nothing else here.
How does it open?
Don't have any lockpicks. I have to use tools.
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Something the matter?
Okay. I know what's in there exactly that I have to find or get or whatever. Oh, I can just lay in there. Okay, what do we got? Scale armor. Do I have anything else interesting? D8. Oh, never mind. I guess I do want a longsword. Change shirt. Let's see, can I even wear a ring now? No, I can't. She has to change shirt. Let's see, now I'm ready to raise levels. So yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything really in here for me. Unless I'm missing something, but I don't really see anything here. It's not a big enough area for me to, like, really have any missable items.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Okay, nice to know.
Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Yeah, I actually think the walls are just too high because they just kind of get in the way of exploration. I mean, of course, they're supposed to be this high, but as far as like a video game is concerned, I really don't need them to be that high. Don't have dispel or something? No? Was I supposed to go here for some reason? Seems like there's nothing here. The cliff. I probably don't want to walk off the cliff, I would guess. What's over here?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
You again. Get rid of them.
Deception?
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
A blast? I could use more specifics.
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
It doesn't seem like my persuasion's all that good, so I don't know if I should be trying to rely on it or use it that much. Sorry, a little catastrophe. Let's leave. I don't really care.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Ugh, say please.
Never.
Observe.
Enough dawdling. Get me down.
Hear goblins before you see them.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Lies. Just get rid of her.
What exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Geich tadpole, we must report to a caretaker for purification.
A simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Alright, let's find this thing.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
Fool. No point in showing a mad dog kindness. It'll still bite you in the end.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Ooh, experience. Oh, she can raise levels. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. I really don't care about them. I suppose I should, because this game, your attributes really matter. They're not just things that are nice to have. They actually play a pretty critical role in your battling. But I don't care enough to really mess with it. I'll just leave it as the defaults, and we'll see where it all lies. I mean, and honestly, every Baldur's Gate game, and I'm guessing this one, you know, I'll probably restart this like more than a couple times before I ever see the end of this game. And that's part of the fun, is to have a you know, maybe a drastically different build, or make some interesting, you know, divergent choices every time you try a new character or class. So probably we'll do that before, you know, well before the content of the beta ends. But we'll stop it there for now. This is audap. You've been watching Baldur's Gate 3 on GOG. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.